So this, find the characteristic roots of the matrix. So A is given, a matrix A is given. Now we are supposed to find out what are the roots, which means what are the eigenvalues of this matrix. Now see this, the characteristic matrix of A. So if you want to find out the characteristic roots, okay, first of all, what is characteristic root? It is nothing but the eigenvalues. They are asking us to find out the eigenvalues. We know that in order to find out the eigenvalues, we have to solve the characteristic equation. Now before going ahead and writing the characteristic equation, let's write the characteristic matrix. The characteristic matrix of A is A minus lambda I. If A is the matrix, then A minus lambda I is nothing but the characteristic matrix. Okay, so A we know it, and then I we know it. Now you write A minus lambda I. This is nothing but the characteristic matrix. Once you get the characteristic matrix, you have to write the characteristic equation. What is characteristic equation? We have to find out the determinant of this, and then we have to equate it to 0. That is nothing but the characteristic equation. Now if you solve it, we are going to get the characteristic roots or the eigenvalues. That is what they ask. Now before going ahead, if you want a shortcut, if you don't want to do all this, simply take the diagonal elements, and from the diagonal elements you write minus lambda. That will give you the characteristic matrix, and if you find out the determinant of that, then it is going to give you the characteristic equation. Okay, so characteristic equation is determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0. Now what does it mean? If you want to find out the determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0, you have to just find out determinant of this. So there are various ways we know it. If you want to simplify it, you can simplify it. Like if you want to apply any row transformations and column transformations, you can do it. Or since it is a 3 by 3 matrix, just expand it across a row or a column. You can expand it across a row or a column, and that is what I was saying. When you are trying to find out the determinant of this matrix or the characteristic polynomial or the characteristic expression, then you are going to get a polynomial of degree 3. Why? See this, the diagonal elements are going to be like this, right? So when you try to expand it, then you are going to find out this element into determinant of this. So it is nothing but product of these two, which means these two are multiplied with this. Therefore we are going to get a polynomial of degree 3, right? Therefore if it is a 3 by 3 matrix, we are supposed to get a polynomial of degree 3 as the characteristic polynomial or expression. And then when you are trying to solve the characteristic equation, which means when you equate it to 0 like this, okay, then you are supposed to get 3 roots here. In general, if A is a n by n matrix, you are supposed to get n roots. Okay, now say this, now you have to solve this equation. So this equation can be written like this, lambda minus 2 into this entire thing. Okay, simple, straightforward, right? Lambda minus 2 into this entire thing. Then how are you going to find out the characteristic root? So characteristic roots are nothing but lambda equal to 2, or if you apply that formula, minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So if you apply that formula, you are going to get minus 1 plus or minus root 3. Therefore we have 3 eigenvalues. One eigenvalue is 2, other eigenvalue is minus 1 plus root 3, other eigenvalue is minus 1 minus root 3. You understood this? So simply you take the matrix, and in the diagonal elements you write minus lambda for all of them, and you find out the determinant of that, and then you put it there. In case in exam, if they give you, instead of asking you to find the this characteristic equation, if they have given you the options that 2 is one of the characteristic equation, then what you can do is substitute 2 in place of this, and you see that this determinant is equal to 0. You can even substitute it and you can find it out. In case if they are simple, if they are not like minus 1 plus root 3 something like that, if they are simple numbers and if the options are given, then you can cross verify, or you practice with this method, right? It will be useful even if it is a fill in the blank kind of question. Okay, fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay, IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkey's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkey, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkey is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkey. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.